Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. Thank you for being here on this beautiful Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Hi, Love Marie. Thank you for joining my live on YouTube. Thank you so much, sweetie, for your support. For everybody who's new here, I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live. Next live will be on Sunday, so put it in your agenda. If you want a 5-minute dedicated, then please see my bar below how to get on my list. Otherwise, if you want minis, I do them for free. I try to read as many as I can, but of course they are at random, no guarantee. So guarantee readings, please check the comment below. Okay, let's start the collective of today. Let's see what spirits wants us to know on this beautiful Friday. Let's see. Spirit is explaining us that today we need to feel comfortable. We need to start being comfortable what we achieved. It's like we're always looking ahead. We're always looking at possibilities we missed. But that's wrong because possibilities that comes and go are repetitive. And if something was meant to be, it will be offered again. So don't worry about it. But instead of being constantly with thinking, what am I missing out? And not thinking like, wow, this I have, this I have, this I have, this I have. So today it's about selling yourself, not cutting short corners, not feeling negative. So if you try to go in that vibe and to align you with that vibe, then please, when something negative or annoying or whatever remembrance or whatever is triggering your mind, you need to say, listen, I need to remove that object. I need to remove that person of my life because I'm going to be positive here. I'm going to concentrate on things that are rewarding. I'm going to concentrate on things that are beautiful. I'm going to concentrate on things that are possible. I'm going to concentrate. So today, really, if you want to get on that vibe, it's there. It's going to be very rewarding if you stick to it. And that's really important. So what I'm picking up on at this moment is that your biggest dreams can become reality, but it's in periods. It will not come like in one step. So whatever you are manifesting, whatever you want to achieve, whatever you feel like you deserve, it's there for you. Spirits is telling you it's in the cards, but it's gonna be baby steps. So instead of wanting it all in one go, start being realistic about it by just sitting here and saying, okay, this is the end goal. So whatever little step that spirit will offer on my life path today, I will say yes to, because it's leading to my goal, my big goal. So go out, spread the word, because it's connected to others. So it's like other people who have already something can offer you. Even you think it has nothing connected with, there's no like, how will that ever like come all together? It does. So the importance of it all today is to believe in your dreams, to believe in magic, to believe that everything's gonna be beautiful and everything's gonna be fine. But the most important is that you connect and you are engaged and you 100% give number one focus on your dreams, but be realistic in it and just say like, listen, I'm gonna break it down in baby steps, or anything that spirit physically will bring on my path and I think it's scary, or I think I'm not used to it, or it's like new, I'm daring to say yes to it because it leads to my bigger goals. So be in the sun, be out there, show yourself, speak out your dreams, because spirit is on the telephone call, is listening to you, and it's ready to offer you whatever your needs are. The only thing that can like backslash or make it slower, or not give the outcome that you want, is because you're questioning spirit, or you're saying but this is an opportunity. What this has to do with my bigger dream? Spirit knows, because Spirit has the whole view. Only the difference between you and Spirit is that they have the whole view. They can see behind corners, you can't. And second, you can act physically and they can't. So that's the difference. Do you get it? Okay, that was the collective. So good luck, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. If you want a mini free reading, then put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. If you want to know how this live is working and what the opportunities are and what there's more in the future, then please on TikTok check out my profile. Okay, Love Marie, thank you for joining on YouTube. Let's see what your question is. Will I eventually find a better job? Let's check, sweetie. Yes, I do see you getting a better job, but this is like everything needs to be aligned. And what I'm picking up on at this moment is you are where you need to be. So a better job, you need to be more specific. Is it a better pay? Is it more comfortable? You know, what is better? Better can be whatever. Hi, Mama T. Thank you for joining on TikTok. So what I'm picking up on is that you really need to wear this job as a coat of a queen, you know? You need to be good at it. You need to be comfortable in it, because from that energy, a new opportunity will arise. So feeling uncomfortable, feeling that you're not satisfying, feeling that it's whatever, that's the negative energy. So Love Marie, start changing that energy. That's the lesson you need to learn. And once you learn it, you get a new opportunity. Miss Aquaria, thank you for joining on YouTube. May I have a general for the rest of June? Of course, sweetie. I'm picking up of the rest of June, the last 2 weeks specifically, is to do with soulmate connections. So if you feel lonely, if you feel like not understood, if you feel like the whole world is not getting you, it's normal. You're gonna transfer in the next few weeks, few days, for the next last 2 weeks of June, to be more comfortable and more grounded. The importance is choose things that are bringing, like, foods to you, you know, things that are more bringing more to your life on long term than just the quick wins, just the quick happiness, because that's the challenge here in these last 2 weeks. Will you say yes to things that you have to invest in, but will be positive for your life and your being and your emotional and spiritual health long term, or will you just go for a quick fix? Because if you go for a quick fix, you'll be just in the same circle where you are now, and that's always waiting till the next high comes up. So this is something to think about and prepare yourself for. So that's why, probably that's why you wanted to know. Mama G, thank you for being my top 1 viewer. Please, what's my husband's intention towards me? Because we have a fight yesterday. Is it over? That's what I'm getting from Spirit. Spirit is getting like, when they look to your situation with your husband, it's like you have so much great stuff. You built up so much stepping stones. You built like all these kind of treasures in the past together, and it's just like you can't find it. It's like you both attacking each other instead of finding ground, and it comes not from a bad space. You both want to be loved and emotionally cared for, and you're just unable to communicate that. And when we talk about small children that have tantrums, and then actually you just need to stay with them till they even hit you, but they want you close. This is happening here. So getting forward here, it's not over. It's starting to understand that both of you are screaming to be held, to be to be carried, to be seen on an emotional level. And you both are really bad in explaining that or communicating that. So find a different way to communicate. You know, you can be right and be miserable, or you can be happy and you know you're right. You know, being right often doesn't solve anything. Just getting the end result that you are envisioning, and if that is with telling somebody something they want to hear, What's wrong with that? And that's something you need to think about. That's what I got in the cards. Hope it helps, sweetie. Virgo Moon. Hi, Shasha. Will I have a new car soon? Let's check, sweetie. Let's check soon. Thank you for the feedback, Mama T. All spirits are with you. You have this wand. Just start. And just your character and wanting to be, and I get it because it's from the past, but at the end, who cares? Today they say yes, tomorrow they say no. You know, it's like kids. Men are like kids. Don't take it too seriously. Or this kind of men. I'm not saying every man, but in this situation, this is like, you know, fighting, not getting, coming from both places to want to be emotionally seen and loved and just can't communicate that. Car. What I'm seeing at this moment is, if you want a car, it's not gonna be as you think you're gonna buy a car. So you need to be more creative. So you can have a car, but you will have to find it in a different way than you are used to, or that you think you need to get the car, Virgo Moon. So be creative. Maybe like shop around in a different space, go about it in a different way, maybe exchange instead of buying. I don't know. You need to be creative, but then it's possible. Yes. Doja, thank you for joining on YouTube. Hello, I hope you're well. Yes, happy Friday, everybody. Yoo-hoo! Anything positive and excited I can look forward to soon? Let's check what's coming soon. What's coming soon for you? Ooh, soulmate connection is coming into your life. So keep your eyes, nose, and ears open. Fairy tale process. Hi, Tasha. Will my ex who dropped me for a much younger girl find true enduring love with her or someone else? I'm not seeing this person ever finding pure and pure love, because that's not what they're looking for. I feel that their communication skills are really not up to point. So when it's new, it's exciting, and you know, you have all different kind of vibes and interests. But on long term, he just can't like keep something going. So that's what I'm getting. He needs to like, yeah, progress in that, grow in that, and I don't feel him or see in the cards that he sees that as something he needs to work on. Okay, Julia, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Have I messed things up with John? Any guidance, please? Yes, of course, sweetie. Let's check. Did you mess up things with John? I'm getting that you didn't mess something up with John. This was just already ending. And the importance of it all is that you need to like being more realistic about how you got to this point. It was something that was ending, and whatever you did, it's like you just don't get on one page. And the problem is there. And thank you for the feedback, fairy tale process. So spirits are saying this was a dead end. You did nothing wrong. That was the end. That's what you created. That's both. That's where it ended up. And the importance is you just can't find each other. Yeah, you can't find each other emotionally. So I think you both have like a lot of baggage, and I think you connect with each other from past trauma, and those relationships often turn toxic, or once one of you are healed or the other one feels they're not getting enough, they like pull out. So lesson learned here is to start finding somebody and start connecting on future goals. Like, go and live your life, have your future goals, and then once you go after them, you'll find somebody that is also like engaged. And then if both future goals matches and you can like 1 + 1 makes 5 or 10 instead of 2, then that's the drive, and that's more positive. You know, that's what I'm getting. You're always like connecting on past trauma. It should be a good profession for you if you start asking money for that. So maybe think about that, find a new profession. I don't see you coming out. I'm getting dead end finished. And actually, it should, I know it's really not fun to hear, and I do feel like you don't want to let go because it's comfortable. But was it love, or was it more responsibility, or was it feeling safe because you got that person? I mean, love is choosing each other from free will every day again, not because you are scared or you are pushed or you are forced or you are financially connected or nothing. And that's not that. And so there was something keeping you together, and that was suffocating for that person. And I'm not seeing wanting to go back at it. Ansa, why Solomon is off social since 2 weeks? Let's check. Thank you for the roses. Thank you so much, sweetie, for the gift. I don't know, but it has to do with something naughty, something illegal, something not him being proud of or something. So he got in a bit of a mess where he's not so proud of. Sophia, hello Sasha. Will I eventually find a man who will match my sincerity and depthness? Let's check. Let's check, sweetie. I'm picking up, as long as you are putting yourself first and heal from past past experiences, if I can call it, or traumas. I do see you finding somebody amazing once you know what you want from life and you find a way to start realizing it physically. So that's the last step. And once you're there, you'll find somebody who will just fit, like a puzzle. Sarah, will Wayne contact me tomorrow? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting it's gonna take a bit longer because this person got something physically who came in between and he can't say no. I feel that this is his person. Hi Veronica, happy Friday, sweetie. I'm doing great, thank you for asking. So what I'm picking up on is that you need to wait till he's in a better space. I feel like physically he needs to work harder or something. Some financial issue keeping him of connecting. Adina, is T thinking of reconciliation or has moved on? Let's check. Thinking of reconciliation. Yes, we made it through the week, Veronica. We're back. Ready for the next one. One by one, crossing them off. I'm feeling that at this moment he's waiting for a sign. So he didn't shut it down. He didn't move on yet. He's just taking a break and yeah, he's just waiting for a sign because he does think you're amazing. But he feels like a distance. It's making it too difficult. It can be a belief. It can be really affect kilometers or miles. So I do see that if you give this person some space to breathe, distance, I feel like it's gonna be fine. But you need to give that person the space to realize what I just put that he's gonna realize in the future. So not now. So if you call him now, you take that away. So what I'm getting is just take a break. Mandy, should I remove access of my life from A? What do you mean life? Access of my life. Can you be more specific, Mandy, so I can give you a better answer? Veronica, I'm feeling overwhelmed with school, trying my best. Any advice from Spirit? Of course, sweetie. My pleasure, Adina. Access, yeah, got you, sweetie, got you, Mandy. Okay, so what I'm picking up on for Veronica is that you need to get more clarity. It's like your goals are not meeting up with your lifestyle, so you always feel like you're behind. So reschedule in a more realistic way so you can like really check those boxes and have more a feeling that you are in control. So this is about bad management over achieving goals that we don't achieve. So you need to start making goals with graduating connected with your lifestyle, okay, sweetie? So something comes positive. Okay, let's do Mandy. Do you need to restrict the connection to you? My pleasure, sweetie. Thank you for the comment and feedback, Veronica. Okay, what I'm picking up on is if you take the access to you personally away, Mandy, that person has like a sensitive, you touch a sensitive spot with this person, and it will create that that person will not trust you anymore and will not be honest to you anymore. This is something that is still from the past. So if you want to keep, if you limit the access, you better stop. There's like not an in-between way here. It's or all or nothing. And then it's up to you. Is this good enough? So limiting is not an option. What Spirit says, you just say yes or you say no. This person needs like clarity. Mini Rogines, good morning. May I get a love reading? Single for 3 years. Of course, sweetie. No problem. Thank you for being my top 1 viewer, Mandy. Ooh, I'm seeing that at this moment, love is not like in the cards for you. First, I do see it second. First, it's a career change. And then via that career change, you're gonna find and fall in love with your soulmate, girl. So get your career on track quickly. Okay, who's next? Hello, everybody. Welcome for being here. Thank you for being in my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work on and off TikTok and YouTube for 30 years. Next live will be Sunday. If you want to know how it works here, then please on TikTok, check out my bio, my profile. And for future events. If you want a mini free, then put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. I read from YouTube as from TikTok, okay? Adi, is Blaze going to reach out to me soon? I'm getting that that person has like a fear to reach out, but I do see that person finding a way to reach out. But what I'm picking up on, it's like pressured by family or friends. So be patient. He will reach out. Naomi, is Jay coming back? No, I'm not seeing Jay coming back, sweetie. That person moved on. Good morning, Love Wheel Amanda. Thank you for joining on YouTube. Don't forget to like, tap my screen, follow, subscribe. Thank you, and share. Sophia, once I speak to Max about putting boundaries with Elizabeth, or I will leave, will things change? Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Let's check, sweetie. Let's check. Yeah, this person needs that because at this moment they're like so obsessed with you. They just can't like, they don't want to make any mistakes. So if you don't give them a guideline, they don't know what is good and what is bad. So when you say nothing, they assume they're doing a great job because they will like, their main focus is not getting you in a bad light or being annoying or whatever. So this is all about enthusiasm, but so yeah, and also not like very skilled in that kind of, in that field of life, being in relationships. So yeah, give some guidelines, but kind guidelines, what makes you happy and what not, because then that person will with love hold on to those guidelines, and it will create that that person will feel like, okay, I'm doing a good job or I'm not doing a good job, because at this moment this person is swimming. Thank you. I love Wheel Amanda. What is Elke thinking about me? Let's check, sweetie. Okay, this person is really believing. I think somebody passed in their like inner circle. Somebody really important, a female, is coming through, and this person thinks that that person sent you on their path, so they're a bit like flabbergasted and scared to like fuck it up. So they really want to explore this with you because you remind that person a lot of somebody that passed. So he thinks that he can really fall in love with you. That's what his thoughts are, Love Wheel Amanda. So good luck. Love is in the air, Love Wheel Amanda. Okay, Bucola, does my husband still love me or he's happy with his baby mama? Let's check. At this moment, I'm feeling that love is reclining towards you. It's still there, but it's like on a back burner. It's like a gas fire that is just burning very small because he feels like you're arrogant and, you know, feeling better than him or something. And that's like for him really bringing memories of the past where communication and this, yeah, a lot of discussions and arguments really didn't make it fun for him or for you or for the situation. So it's declining because you are sending a kind of energy. The other person where he's with at this moment is doing their utmost to physically like take care of them as they are their own son, so they feel like protected and well. So there's also no love, but physically it's like more, yeah, more better life, more relaxed. So that's why he's staying at that side, because life is more comfortable for him there. So this is a person that chooses comfort above happiness, and that's what he's doing now. Rita, land will be sold or not this year? You want to know if your land will be sold or not this year? Sold. I'm getting it will be sold, but not for the price that you think or the way it's gonna happen. So you need to be open-minded if you want to sell it this year. Veronica, how was the handsome man at my daughter's school been feeling about me? Ooh, ooh, a new flamey flame. He sometimes thinks of you like when he wants to like run away from life. It's like being on vacation and then just coming back. My pleasure, sweetie. So what I'm picking up on, he's having like a difficult period in his life. It's like everything is stressful and like heavy. So fantasizing about you is like a welcome break. So know that. Good luck. Love, Will, Amanda. Thank you too, sweetie. Thank you for your feedback. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. If you want a free reading, first name and specific question, I choose them at random. No guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. If you want to be bumped up, then please go to my profile, check out how to do that. Thank you. On TikTok, that's my picture, and on YouTube, that's the bar below. Love to hear it. Thank you. My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay, who's next? Bailey, does Sean actually want to be with me romantically? Let's check. Oh my God. I'm not seeing that at all, sweetie. I don't know how you pick up on that or how you see that. I'm getting that this is a common mistake that sometimes are made by you. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. What I'm picking, and thank you for the gift. What I'm picking up on is that this came on your path to make you aware that you now need to start filling out the blanks. Getting to that conclusion or thinking that or wanting that, Spirit is saying you should never be in that state because you first need to ask. It's like you just don't dare asking, and then you just like over romanticize everything, and you're putting like a lot of time, energy, and emotion in these people. But factually, from the beginning, you would know that this person is immature and is just looking for a fun time. So what I'm getting is that you need to start attracting serious men. I feel like you're a beautiful person. You have it all sorted out. You should be very proud of yourself. So why are you selling yourself so cheap? The answer that I'm getting from Spirit is because you were hurt. But you get constantly hurt because you're attracting the wrong people and not seeing the situation straight. Next time, take ownership. Go for what you want and be strong and let people work to be with you, work to get your attention, work, and not with words and love bombing, but seriously with actions. Also, your friends, your family, you need to start working on boundaries, and that's a message that needs to be told to you by Spirit. Somebody passed, a friend of a mom or figure, what I'm getting. She came through. She was the one talking through me, and the only thing she wants is you to keep wanting the best for you and take care of you and just continue, and somebody's gonna chase you. You need to be chased. The right person will chase you, not the other way around. And as long as you meet anybody, just give them a chance, but don't sell your heart. Don't think they are the one. Don't till they chase you. So you let them chase you, and don't be scared that once they chase you, you need to say yes right away. So be aware of that, okay? And does Stanley have a Spirit message for me? Thank you for being my top 2 viewers, sweetie. Let's check. Okay, what I'm picking up on what Stan has to say is that he's shocked and shaken how you progressed from being not knowing how amazing you are and what difference you can create in this physical dimension with your body. And if something like goes raw or goes negative or doesn't like give you full support on that part in life, that you just find a way to pick yourself up and to continue. He feels like in the past it would set you back, it would emotionally like drain you, and you would start questioning everything on a physical part of life. So what I'm picking up on is that somebody's very proud of you, and they're saying keep doing the great job, continue. So they're happy, proud, and supportive. So good luck, sweetie. You're on the right track. Woohoo! Happy Friday, everybody. Next live will be Sunday. So know that I'm doing minis. Minis are for free, first name and specific question. If you want to be picked, my pleasure, sweetie. But they are at random, no guaranteed. So if you want to bump, then please go to my bio. All explanation how to be next is explained there, and on YouTube just read the bar below. Okay, yeah, that was a good one. And Scotty, Rita, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. How much time I need to wait to get actually price of my land? I'm getting that you should know that if you are, it's like it's known, but it's like you have a different idea or something. So somebody you ask or whatever knows already, but is not telling you because they know that you will be disappointed. So it's already known, but the person doesn't dare to communicate it, or you don't want to see it because you have another number in your mind. That's what I'm picking up, sweetie. Sarah, what are Wayne's feelings for me, please? At this moment, he's really having to protect you from his past choices of life, and he can't like be connected to you and deal with the past life choices, if I can say that. So at this moment he puts like a wall, and he's like totally concentrating on his marriage and his kids. So at this moment you would feel or should feel the energy low, because he can't do both. It's like one or the other. So you are like on pause now, because there is a financial issue that needs to be resolved for that part of his life, and that's what he's fully concentrating on. Raquela, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Anything positive coming soon? Let's check, Raquela. I'm getting the positive is that, thank you, Anazard, for the gifts. What I'm picking up on is that um, the positive is that everything is going smoothly, connected to your career, work, how you earn your money, and that creates some peace, because before you didn't know where you stand, or you didn't know what's gonna happen. So that's what I've got for you. If you want more interesting things, you'll have to organize it yourself. Number 1, that's Anne. How does S feel about me? Connection between me and Bo. Yeah, he says the old. My pleasure, Michaela. It's like, again, you want to like take care of somebody, you want to heal somebody that is physically like stuck. He does get that you are soulmates, but he doesn't want you to be his therapist, because it's gonna end up in the same as in the past, is what he's telling me. Because after a while, people start feeling that you are too much, or it's like you don't get on the same page communicative. Being somebody therapist, it's somebody pays you to be their therapist, or you're going to that room, but it's not in your personal life, it's out of it. So if you start being and giving that service in a personal life and want to be part of the personal life, it just creates arguments, because people are responsible for their own growth, and people are responsible for their own thoughts, and people are responsible for their own deeds. And when constantly somebody that is in a private space is telling them off, or being teacher wise or concerned, it starts being annoying, and less sexy, and less attractive, and more annoying. So that's what I'm picking up. Caroline, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Any message from me today? Of course, sweetie. Let's check. I'm getting a new friendship is coming into your life, if that's possible. It's like the only people you connect with are people that takes advantage of you. Oh, my pleasure, Anne. So what I'm picking up on, Carol, is that it's really important to start doing different things in your world, like picking up some different things that you love to do or didn't do for a long time, or revisit some people that you didn't have time for, or organize like something fun at home for kids and mums or something, because friendships comes through, and you are living quite lonely life, is what spirits are saying. So there's growth, there is possibilities. So hope you get an idea and get inspired, but you deserve it, sweetie. Any message for the weekend? Salama Witena? Of course, let's check. My pleasure, sweetie. Okay, this weekend it's really important, if you want to like get a breakthrough in a short period in your life connected to your future goals, is to find out what is not clear yet. It's like you can't move forward, or something is always like putting on hold or paused, because that's unclarity. So this weekend you should use to find clarity, to get more information, to study it, to invest in it, because then you will get to another level of your life, and it's like you're running behind. So take time to reconnect with yourself. Take time to think everything, to rethink everything and to put everything in the right perception, and like make a list. What do I want to do in my life now? And then I'm first gonna concentrate on this, and then on that, and then on that, and then maybe take like this week, when can I start doing something to get there? And baby steps, but moving forward. That's what I'm picking up on. Roseanne, am I going to be satisfied with the outcome of an amount? Is there any evil around me? Okay. First, no, there's no evil around you. Why are you questioning that? I get that. It's because you're still healing from a bad period. I'm feeling that the death of somebody close to your family is your protection shield. Somebody passing makes you still feel like really unhappy in this realism of earth and body. But that person is dedicated to take care of you and to protect you on that level. So there's nothing happening there. What money-wise, is it what you think? I'm getting it's going to be enough to feel safe and to feel nurtured. But okay, but it's just one time. So, money leaves you quickly. It comes as air and it leaves you. So your mom is protecting you, will protect you. So don't worry about evil. No evil will touch you. It's her number one priority. The money will be enough to take care of you, but it's not like forever. So good luck, sweetie. And sorry, but no, she loves you a lot. It's like she wants to kiss you, kiss you, kiss you, kiss you, kiss you. She loves you a lot. And she's still here, and you can still connect with her, and you can still smell her and feel her once you understand that the body is gone, but the human is still there. So will it be what you expect? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting it's gonna be a bit lower than you expect. Coco, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Is AKS still interested in a relationship with me? Let's check. I'm getting he is interested in a relationship with you. Yes. The problem, what I'm seeing, is that his interest in wanting and having a relationship with you is physically not showing, because on a physical level, he's still stuck. So if he was free, it would be a yes. But something's holding him back. So what I'm seeing is the only possibility is for him to make space for you, to choose you, to put effort in this. And I'm not saying that. It didn't happen in the past, and it will not happen in the future. So your question is a yes, but physically it's not going to happen. I hope I made that clear. That came clear. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Veronica, does Spirit have any advice, input for me when it comes to my daughter? Of course, sweetie. Let's check. At this moment, they're saying you're doing an amazing job. It's really important to understand that with your daughter, you need to be the adult, not the friend. And that's what you're doing. So spirits are saying if you keep this kind of attitude and these choices and this yes and no and this way of behavior towards her, it's just gonna make your bond with her stronger in the future. So the importance now is not to change anything and to be consistent. So be very consistent. So probably with the school that you are like overachieving and thinking that you can all do that, maybe you're less consistent. So the only thing is whatever you want and whatever your choices is and whatever you think and whatever you do is amazing. The consistency, that's the important. Okay, so be aware of that. But you're doing nothing wrong. So probably that was also what came out from the reading. The first question you asked me, you're doing a great job, but you're overachieving, because then it's a lot of balls to keep in the air, so one will fall. And probably that's the one of consistency, and that's just really important that your daughter needs at this moment. So nothing to do with how you are raising your daughter. You're doing a great job, but being everyday consistent, you don't have the energy for that. And that's about reorganizing your life, because it's really possible. Okay, thanks so much, Shasha. Yes, sometimes I'm more relaxed with her because of school. Yeah, of course, I got you. I get you. It's difficult. They're all the time in your face, all the time. You can't like have your A game all the time. It's just like really difficult. Am I finally free of my ex? But every day, if we just like say this is what we want, and we rearrange our life goals again as a mother, so you're doing a great job. Do you see? So as long as you are adapting on it, as long as you're seeing the signals, Veronica, you're doing a great job. So this is really no comment or critique. It's just something like get that done. Work on it. Keep that on your list as important. Will you be free of your ex? Yes, I'm getting a yes. Yes, Tracy, it's a yes. Bastisana, does Cassius misses me? Let's check. Does Cassius misses me? I'm getting at this moment yet. He's still like healing, but he will be fine, or she, or whatever. I'm getting a male energy. I'm feeling that this person will be fine and continue, because once they're more healed, once they're more like over a shock, so I'm getting like a shock. I feel like they'll understand that that was the outcome, and that outcome is fine. So the realization will come after the shock, and they're still in the shock. Hope that makes sense. Cindy, how does Christopher N feel about me? Let's check, sweetie. What does Christopher N feels about you? Okay, he's shocked and shaken how attracted he is to your beauty. So I don't know, did you meet each other? Did you post a new picture? He's like shocked and shaken. He didn't think you were looking so good. So something reminded him of that. Doja, hello Sasha, what are F's true feelings for me? Next actions. Let's check, sweetie, what's coming out of spirit. At this moment, I'm seeing that he's still saying goodbye to past situations. Then him moving forward and finally wanting to move forward and finally knowing that the past, there's like nothing to offer him. He will start realizing and seeing you more and seeing the value of you more. And that will move on to a soulmate connection, realizing that he is a soulmate connection with you. So this is more like grief, letting go, realizing what you have and what is in front of your nose, and then start exploring it more, and then finding out that it's amazing. So somewhere there in that kind of events, he is. Bicola, will my man come home by next week, please, or to reconcile? I'm getting yes. But again, if it's going to be a week or 2 weeks, I don't know. It's an emotional choice. But reconciliation and coming home for sure. My pleasure, sweetie. Innocent, how does Japhet feel about me? Feels like he belongs to something. When he's with you, he has somebody that cares about him. I feel like that person is not emotionally in a happy space, feels lonely, feels unheard. like a bit down, you know, a bit like looking through life like the glass is half empty instead of half full. What I'm picking up on is that you seeing him means that there's value, that he's, you know, you give value to this person's life. But know that this person has issues, and don't start being their therapist. And don't like start creating a future in Dreamyland, because this person still has a long road to walk before they are any close where you are. So this is about pushing the brakes and see where they're at physically instead of emotionally. And what info is my father holding back for me? Thank you for being my number one viewer, sweetie. He's aware of somebody that loves you and wants to take care of you. Something with that. My pleasure, innocence. Sunita, can I buy land this year or not? I'm seeing that it's only possible if you connect with others, like people you emotionally see and call as family or trust as family. Otherwise, it will take a bit longer. Scary, is Kevin happy with Karina? I'm getting 3 yeses. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. If you want a mini free first name and specific question, I'm a psychic. Do this work nearly 30 years. If you want a private reading, then check out my bio, my profile, or the bar below on YouTube. If you want a 5-minute dedicated, then please check out my profile. If you want a mini free first name and specific question, I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. I'm gonna be here for another 10 minutes. So if you want still some answers, next live will be Sunday around 1 p.m. GMT time, +1. Scorpio, guy trying to move on from his ex. Is Scorpio guy trying to move on from his ex? I'm getting no. He's so scared of losing her. It's like he wants to put her, he always wants to like keep her in his pocket like a cuddle bear when you go somewhere as a kid, or as a cushion that will always like keep your tush safe when you fall. So he doesn't want to make her them mad. He always wants to give her this feeling that he's still thinking and it's still possible or something. So that's what I'm getting. So know that. Besta Basetsana. Will Cassius come back to me? Will Cassius? My pleasure. Thank you for your feedback. I'm getting no. It's really finished, my sweetie. I'm so sorry. Hi, Shasha. Brida? That's my ex Sharifa. Me think of me. Okay, let's check, sweetie. I'm getting that this person can like pull a wall. So at this moment, he doesn't want to deal with it. So 100% you are in their heart. It's like they're still like healing, but they don't want to admit it. So they're doing everything and anything that is not allowed by people who think you need to live the good way. So it's a bit devilish, you know. It's like doing things that are addictive, doing things so you don't need to like be confronted with the realism of you not being there anymore. So he's keeping himself like busy in a way that you wouldn't approve, so he can't deal with it. So he's in denial. That's what I'm getting. He's in denial. But he misses you. Yeah. Olushi, does Ozor want to date me? Does Ozor want to date me? My pleasure. I'm getting at this moment. Okay, this is about marriage here. This is not about love or connection. This person is looking for a marriage person. So I don't know if it's to do with religion marriage or an arranged marriage, but this is nothing to do with emotions. This is about somebody getting married and being very factual about it. And I feel that a lot of people are supporting him to like explore if you would be that person, because a lot of people think that. So he's more pressured to the idea of marriage. So I don't know what your viewpoint is about that. Of course, everything is fine, but that's what I'm getting. So he's looking for a wife, but not in a romantic way. So yeah, and people are supporting this person to look into you because they do think you are a potential person. So he's gonna pursue that to check that out. But of course, it's not only him deciding that at the end of the day. Is Mohammed Rooney Bangura going to marry me? Is that person, what does that person wants to marry you? I'm getting yes. My pleasure, baby. Thank you for your feedback. Okay, sweeties. Another 4 minutes and then I'm off live. I'll be back on Sunday. If you still want a mini before that time, then please put your first name and specific question in the comment box, okay? Olivier Santiago. Hello, Sasha. May I have a guidance about my relationship with my boyfriend? Will this lead to a serious relationship? Does he really love me? Is there another woman involved? Let's check what's going on with your boyfriend. Okay, your boyfriend started over, so there's no connection with his past relationship. When he saw you, he's very attracted, like physically, towards you, but he's also very easily seduced by other people. So I feel like this person finished with what was in the past, but now doesn't really want to commit like one-on-one, wants to keep options open. I think he still needs to heal from past relationships, because it's like he's going from one relationship into the other. I do see that this person at this moment is feeling very attracted to you and for sure has an emotional connection with you, but that's it. I don't see that person want to settle down or want to move forward. I do see that in the future you can be a number one for this kind of situation. I feel like you both want different things. So you met this person too early. I do think that that person can offer you what you want, but at this moment, he doesn't want to offer you that. So the best is to be good friends and just continue life and see when they are ready where you're at, or know that this relationship is going nowhere and don't get hurt. That's what I'm getting. I'm so sorry, Olivia Santiago. I get it that you're confused because you both want different things, and I think this has all to do with communication and not being or daring to be honest, or not daring to ask those questions because you don't want to know the answers. So this is about sitting down with a cup of coffee or tea and really start asking and talking and being open and coming from an open space and not attacking each other or not like frustrating, because where you're at is because you start filling out the blanks how you want your fairy tale to go. I feel like so often we are so scared or to ask those difficult questions, so then we just assume, and then that assumes start living a new life and you start seeing that person in a different light, and then the reality will hit some time on that road, and if it takes a long time it's gonna hit really hard because this person never said it, never committed, never chose. So this is about um, honesty and about stopping with filling out the blanks and daring to ask. And also from the beginning, be straight, be real, say, this is what I have to offer and this is what I expect. And let people make that decision if they want to be a part of it or not. Not talking about those issues and being out of scared of losing somebody. You're gonna lose them anyway, because or you will be in an unhappy relationship because you have those values for a reason, and your reason is very important because you're all beautiful people, and for every person there's another person. But you wasting time with unclarity and hoping to fake your way or dream your way to this perfect relationship, it's not going to work, because you're working with two humans, two individuals, two free spirits. I mean, it's not going to work. So I don't know why people always fall for that, because they feel like it's easy, but it's actually very dangerous and very tiring and very frustrating and very annoying. And the chance of getting hurt is so high, and wasting your time is so high, instead of just being straight. I think that you want people to be straight with you. So then you need to be straight. I mean, even you hurt people's feelings, it's not your problem. If you are straight from your heart, then it's fine. And if somebody gets hurt, then they have a different expectation, but that's not your problem. So get real, people. I think that's the message of today after the collective that I started this live. Just be real. It's so better. Just tell people what you want, so people understand what they are committing to. And of course, if you are clear and somebody say yes and then take advantage of you, then they're a really, really bad person. But most of those situations doesn't happen. And I know, because I'm a 30-year doing this work, it's mostly based on uncertainty, malcommunication, and scared of being you. So if you just on those places or those areas in your life start getting more real, start being more straightforward, so much pain and so much waste will just vaporize in your future. So I hope with these words of encouragement, I wish you all the best. Love you all. And I'll be back live Sunday around 1 p.m. GMT plus one time. If you want a private with me, just check out my bio or my link below on YouTube. I'm going to say on YouTube, bye-bye, everybody. See you soon on Sunday. Have a great, great start of the weekend.